Howard B. Wigglebottom was a very curious bunny. He needed to know how every little thing worked.
Why did you say this? Why did you do that? How is this made? Why is it like that?
So, when his friend Buzz was unhappy and getting in trouble all the time, Howard had to find out why. On the first day, Howard saw Kiki asking Buzz for a bite of his pizza.
Look up, there goes a superhero.
Then, as usual, she tricked him and ran away with a whole slice. On the second day, Howard saw Poochie skating away with Buzz's games.
Poochie loses or breaks what he borrows.
On the third day, Howard saw Buzz getting into big trouble. Oinky, who was grounded most of the time, talked Buzz into stealing a cupcake.
Stealing is so wrong. How could Buzz go for that?
On the fourth day, Howard saw Buzz's stuff all over the steps. He was crying again.
They said on TV my backpack would never break. Mom was right. They lie on TV commercials sometimes.
On the fifth day, Howard saw Buzz accepting a ride from a stranger.
No!
And the stranger drove away.
Buzz, we all know not to speak to strangers when grown-ups are not around. Why would you do that?
Buzz explained he had a hard time saying no. He wanted everyone to like him. He didn't know when not to believe or trust people.
Aha! Now I know what's wrong. Let's ask the grown-ups for some ideas. Let's go.
Buzz needed to know when to say no and when to say yes. After asking many people, they learned. Buzz was to say no and not speak to or trust any stranger until a teacher or a grown-up from his family said okay.
No. Even if the stranger is nice and wants to give me nice things?
Yes, you must run away. Always run away. Say no to anyone who has wronged and hurt you before. Don't trust them.
What if they think I'm not nice?
Howard pointed out to Buzz that everyone likes superheroes, artists, and athletes who stand up and say no when they need to.
Wait to say yes to new friends. Until they have shown you a few times they are nice and don't lie or get you in trouble.
Okay, hope I can remember all that.
Let's practice, so when the time comes, you will know what to do.
For the next few days, Howard watched Buzz saying no to bad friends and a strong no to a grown-up stranger. They kept watch to see who could be trusted so they would know who they could make friends with and say yes to. Howard was very proud of Buzz. He had learned when to say yes and no, to defend himself and be happy again. Off they went to play and have fun.
Gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no sometimes. This is a message from Howard B. Wigglebottom. Gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes sometimes. Gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no sometimes. When you're walking home home from school, and some pizza is tempting you, and you don't know what to do. Ask your teacher or parents too. Gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes sometimes. Gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no sometimes. When your friends are being nice and they're taking Howard's advice, don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, 'cause with trust that is the deal. Gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes sometimes. Gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no sometimes. It may be yes, it may be no. Trust will show you the way to go. Oh, oh, oh. No, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes sometimes. Gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no sometimes. Can't live without it, go scream and shout it, don't ever doubt it now. Can't live without it, go scream and shout it, don't ever doubt it now. Can't live without it, gonna scream and shout it, don't ever doubt it now. Can't live without it, gonna scream and shout it, don't ever doubt it now. Gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes sometimes. Gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no, gotta say yes, gotta say no sometimes.
Can you help Howard and Buzz with when to say no and when to say yes?
Yes!
Which picture shows the right thing to do when a stranger talks to us? Is it this one?
No!
Or is it this one?
Yeah!
You got it! If a stranger is trying to talk to you, always run, even if the stranger is asking for our help, or says we are not nice, or wants to give us nice things. Which picture shows Buzz being strong and powerful? Is it this one?
No!
Is it this one?
Yes!
You got it. To protect and defend ourselves, we say no when we need to. Saying no makes us cool and strong.
No!
Which picture shows Howard and Buzz waiting to say yes? Is it this one?
Yes!
You got it. Before you believe and trust new friends, play with them many, many days in a row. Which picture shows a good friend? Is it this one?
No!
Is it this one?
Yes!
You got it. A good friend tells the truth, is nice, will ask permission to take our things, and never get us in trouble.